All right. Get your hand in there.
All right.
Pretend like you're picking one up. Oh my God.
And it is drum. I don't have a drum. Design influence? Influence. Design
Design
influence.
influence. Yeah,
Okay, I mean, a lot of these are grilled cheese situations, as I've been
totally.
saying, but
Totally.
yeah, anything. I feel like I want to say there's like no rules or capacity to what the influence can be, but anything that influences the design.
Yeah, in
Oh,
a general
actually,
term, that is what it means.
wait, I'm not
Yeah.
done.
All
I need
right.
to think a tiny
You
bit
want to
harder.
elaborate. Keep going.
Well, because the order of the words matter. Design influence versus like, so it's either like you're designing something to influence something or you're being influenced by something to create design. Does that make sense?
Mm. Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna say it's my what my gut was telling me the first time, that you're influenced by something and then you create a design because of the word order. But
Cool. Cool. I mean, that's totally true. And this is so generic, meaning design is all about influence and behavior and people's lives and all that. But this one really is a bit more specific when you're thinking about internal design teams working in a larger company where you've got lots of departments. You've got technology, product, marketing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And in some companies, design has a lot of influence. So in architecture, for example, it's usually an architect, a designer who is the project leader that kind of sets the tone and leads things. In the world of software, design hasn't quite always gotten to that level of maturity. So design is often in a place of with less influence. And so design influence comes from the world of design leadership and design strategy, where it's important for a chief design officer to increase the influence of design in an organization, to help other
okay.
leaders understand what design is, to embrace it, to kind of bring it into the strategic decision making process. And often, one of the things when folks used to interview me for jobs, and I would ask them, how much influence does design have today in your organization? And usually the answer is, well, not a lot. That's why we're trying to hire somebody like you. Um,
Can you answer that
or I was
question?
recently, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, that's why we want you here. And then even I was talking to the leaders at Airbnb about helping them with some new design capabilities. And that's a place where their CEO was a designer. There's a lot of influence on design in that company. So yeah, design influence is really a strategic function of managing how much people understand, respect, and pull in the function of design in the organization.
That's awesome. I mean, it's like you're connecting the world and learning more about everything around you so that you yourself can improve what you're doing. That's brilliant.
Totally. And don't we all want to be a part of teams and companies who are
Yeah.
more creative and more human centered and more focused on people's needs? Like, yeah, design influence helps everybody, you know, even if you don't have a design team.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Go for it.
Ooh, do you see that?
Yeah, sicko mode.
Sicko mode. Sicko mode. I mean, that sounds like a little psychopathic kind of, mental health challenges. But I feel okay, so it's a mode. So this is where someone switches into a personality or kind of behavior where they just go crazy. And you're like, bro, like, sis, like, chill out, like, get out of sicko mode, like, calm down,
Yeah.
right?
I
Or
think
you're
it
on the dance
became
floor and you're like, oh, my song just dropped. Let's go sicko mode. And you just go crazy.
it's
That's my mode.
okay. Well, crazy that you just said that after you just basically got it right. But I remember this term getting, you know, popular because Travis Scott came out with a song called Sicko Mode. And everyone would go
Uh,
crazy for like that song would come on and people would be like, And this was like in like high school, like it was when we were young, and it would be like played at school dances. Like, I guess you could hear it in a club maybe, but very rarely. But yeah, sicko mode is basically just that. You're just like kind of going crazy. And
Great.
and I don't think it's necessarily like a bad connotation. I think it's crazy in like I think like a party setting rather than like a mental health. I don't think it has anything to do with your mental health.
Got it. Got it.
But yeah, famous because of a song, or at least it gained more traction because of the song. And yeah, Sicko.
Cool.
Beast
I'm like really impressed with my subconscious ability to soak up Gen Z terminology, even though I've never heard that song that I can remember. And I'm
You
not
might have heard
straightforward.
it, you know? You might have. I might have played it
I'm
back
gonna
in the
go
day.
listen to Sicko Mode right after this.
Yeah, go listen to that
I
whole
might
album.
even go Sicko Mode
Go Sicko
while
Mode,
I'm
listen to
listening to
Sicko
it.
Mode. Yeah. Like, perfect.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like you need design influence in your team or company to be able to fully go sicko mode on delighting the people you serve.
Yeah. And also, you need influence of those around you in order to have the confidence to go sicko mode. It goes both ways.
Totally. Because if you don't have enough design influence, you can't fully unleash your
The
powers
yeah, exactly.
on the design dance floor.
Exactly.
Good job.